Action. This is Group 1's evaluation of our final piece.
We believe our film unintentionally follows conventions of a modern sci-fi thriller.
We thought it held similar characteristics to current media, for example, E4's Misfits and the film Jumper.
It fits the sci-fi genre through concept of doors leading to other worlds and times.
It also fits this genre through the first office location, which looks quite futuristic and high-tech.
And the enigmatic voiceover of the girl complements this.
The non-diegetic soundtrack we've used also fits with the modern sci-fi genre.
LaRue Bulletproof Remix has an eerie quality which sets the mood of our film perfectly.
We believe our film includes aspects of the thriller convention
because it includes enigma and fast-paced action.
Our film breaks some conventions of sci-fi thrillers, as the girl is leading and controlling the boy to the unknown.
A teenage boy, who is the protagonist, is represented in the film running from or to something or someone.
As is a teen we have represented, running seems to be a stereotype of the age group as doing something they shouldn't.
The boy, Liam, wears more urban-looking clothes without visible brands to give a more individual and busy-looking character.
We believe our film would most likely be distributed by Film 4 and Warp Productions.
This is due to the slightly quirky and modern feel of our film.
The ideal BBFC rating we would like our film to get is a 15.
Although 12A would be appropriate and beneficial to reach a large audience, a 15 would most likely appeal to our target audience.
Yeah, they may be put off by a younger rated film.
We thought it should be a 15 as our plotline includes some violence,
occasional vulgarities and strong language,
and some scenes of sexual nature. Our intended audience is young adult teen, which is represented through the social group our main character is in.
We have attracted and addressed our audience through the actor used.
He is a similar age to our intended audience.
And using a male as a protagonist, this would most likely attract a wider audience than having a young female.
We included music more appealing to younger generations, LaRue.
This pop dubstep remix is similar to stereotypical music of the target audience.
The first location portrayed in our film is a modern-looking corridor which could also appeal to the urban, busy audience.
We have learned a lot when filming our final piece, using new technologies and experimenting with new techniques.
We use Final Cut Pro and now have some basic and intermediate skills of the program, like editing clips and changing sound levels.
Also using effects such as light distortion and dissolving clips.
We used the internet to our advantage and found a lot of helpful tutorials on YouTube that aided us with the use of Final Cut Pro.
The blog has been a great method of displaying our progress and work and has also been helpful when experimenting with different mediums on the computer.
Lighting is a key aspect of our film opening, as is shown in our completed film.
An example is the contrast of light we wanted to show between the scenes inside the building and build shots.
We used lighting effectively to represent different places and moods. The first open door leads to a seaside, which was shown through sound and a pale blue light similar to daylight.
For the second door we used an orange light to give a relaxed summery feel, which complemented the 1940s era dance music.
Lighting is very important within the bridge between the lift and stepping out into the field.
A brilliant shot which
without clever lighting and creativity we couldn't have produced.
The shot shows the protagonist stepping through a light-flooded door into a bright white.
To create this effect, we placed a bright white light behind the elevator door and covered the lens before opening the door, therefore flooding the lens.
And creating the brilliant effect of the boy fading into the light.
When we filmed our opening 2 minutes, we used the HD cameras as we believed that the other ones were of a much lower quality.
This also meant that we could use the external mic which captures sound clearly.
Yeah. We used the mic to film in general, but also to capture the whisper effect, which we overlaid in the field section of the film.
We also had little understanding of the Mac computers, and now we can use them with confidence and ease. Since filming our preliminary task, our knowledge over specific aspects have grown a considerable amount.
We now have more knowledge of the camera, and we were able to just get on with our filming instead of wasting time trying to figure out what all the buttons would do.
We also had a wider range of knowledge when it came to the different shots, such as point of view and over-the-shoulder shots, and were able to use this when filming our opening 2 minutes.
When we were editing our prelim, we had very little understanding of how Final Cut Pro actually worked.
We only knew the very basics, like how to cut a shot, but now we know how to create different effects, filters, and how to incorporate audio and non-diegetic sound into our film.
Yes, but it wasn't really easy. We had to experiment a lot, which took quite a lot of time, but we got there in the end. Thank you for watching our evaluation from
Molly,
Katie
and Ellie.